Hello everyone, welcome to Study IQ. In this video, I will bring to you the current affairs, best 300 MCQs for the month of June. This is part 3 in English. Let's start the video. Atal Innovation Mission of the Niti Aayog. It has collaborated with the French company called Dassault System, and they have organized a flagship program for the school students. Why? Because they want to instill a spirit of innovation and entrepreneurship in the school students across India. What is the name of this program? So this was a 8 months program and it was called Made in 3D Seed the Future Entrepreneurs. Seed the Future Entrepreneurs. This was the name of the program. Let me also tell you here that Atal Innovation Mission was set up in 2016 by the Niti Aayog, and the Atal Tinkering Labs which are opened in the schools were all opened by the Atal Innovation Mission. And now Atal Innovation Mission has partnered with the company Meta, and it is opening the Frontier Technology Laboratories, which are an upgraded version of Atal Tinkering Laboratories. Also, Atal Innovation Mission has partnered with ICDK of Denmark. ICDK means Innovation Center of Denmark, and they have started the Water Challenge in India to find sustainable water harvesting solutions. So Water Challenge version 4 was launched by ICDK Denmark and Atal Innovation Mission together. Atal Innovation Mission together. As per recent information, Which Institute and NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, their scientists are studying multi-drug resistant pathogens on International Space Station, which could have key applications for astronauts' health as well as on Earth. Basically, when the astronauts they go to space, they might carry some bacteria etc. with them, and this can be very problematic for their health because they have to stay in the universe or in the space for a long time. So IIT Madras is doing a joint research with the scientists of NASA to find a solutions for this problem, and especially the multi-drug resistant bacteria. So they are focusing on a very special bacteria called Enterobacter bugadensis. Do remember the name of this bacteria called Enterobacter bugadensis, because this bacteria was spotted at the International Space Station, and it can become a problem later on. So they want to find a solutions for the same. Also, the Physical Research Laboratory in Ahmedabad, it has recently discovered 3 craters on Mars. The photographs were provided by MRO, Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter of NASA, and they are named Lal, Hilsa and Mursan. Mursan is a city in UP, Hilsa is a city in Bihar, and Lal is after Professor Devinder Lal. Ministry of Finance, they have recommended limiting the arbitration clauses in the government contracts to disputes under what amount. If you want to do a settlement through arbitration, and if one of the parties is a government department, then up to 10 crore of litigation you can bring. So those commercial disputes where any government department or public sector enterprise is one party, the finance ministry has set an upper limit of 10 crore. And if there is a ask of more than 10 crore, then obviously court is the only solution. It cannot be solved through the arbitration mechanism. Starship, the world's most powerful rocket. Rocket is also known as launch vehicle ever developed, has completed the first full test flight. It is associated with which company? So it is associated with SpaceX. It is associated with SpaceX, and it was launched on 6th of June from Texas in America, and it is very, very powerful. It can travel at a speed of 26,000 km per hour, and it is a very heavy rocket. It is a super heavy rocket, and it can carry up to 100 passengers. A Starship can carry up to 150 metric ton of weight. 150 metric ton of weight and fully reusable. And it can carry, as I said, 100 passengers. And let me also tell you, this company, SpaceX, was also in news because it has partnered with an American company called Northrop Grumman. Northrop Grumman, and they have launched NROL-146. These are spy satellites. Spy satellites. These were launched from Falcon 9 rocket. So they want to help the United States Intelligence Network, which is called NRO. Just like in India, we have NIA, America has NRO called National Reconnaissance Office. So this was also launched by SpaceX, and very important, SpaceX also launched a mission called Bandwagon 1. In Bandwagon 1, they launched 11 satellites. Now one of the 11 was an Indian satellite. So that was a satellite by Tata Advanced Systems Limited called TSAT-1A. TSAT-1A. So it was launched by them. And please don't get confused between Starship and Starliner. Starliner is a project by Boeing. Starliner was sent to the International Space Station by Boeing, in which Sunita Williams was the pilot, becoming the first ever woman to become the pilot. India and which of the following country they have embarked on a groundbreaking initiative with the introduction of local currency settlement system? The answer is UAE. We will do the trade with UAE in the local currencies. So UAE currency is dirham, and of course Indian currency is rupee. This will enhance the financial stability. It will reduce the exposure to dollar. And now most of the countries, they are looking at an alternative to the dollar definitely. So also UAE has recently launched a card called Javan card. This is their domestic debit or credit card, which is very similar to RuPay. In fact, RuPay helped them. So there was an interlinking, there was an agreement on interlinking RuPay with Javan. Javan is a domestic network of UAE, just like RuPay is the domestic card network of India. Also, the UPI of India will be interlinked with ANI of UAE. ANI is their digital payment platform, just like UPI is India. So there is an interlinking between these two as well. Mohan Charan Majhi has been sworn in as a Chief Minister of which state? So he has become the Chief Minister of Odisha. He is of course from BJP. BJP won the elections. The Legislative Assembly elections were held alongside the general elections in Odisha. And he contested from Keonjhar or Kendujhar constituency. So he is a Santhal. Do remember that. Even our President Draupadi Murmu is a Santhal. Now Santhal tribe is mainly from West Bengal, Jharkhand, Bihar and Odisha. And he will be the 15th Chief Minister of Odisha, and he will succeed Naveen Patnaik. And he was given the oath by the Odisha Governor Raghubar Das. Now he is the third tribal to become Chief Minister of Odisha after Hemanand Biswal and Giridhar Gamang. Since Odisha was created in 1936. First ever International Day for Dialogue Among Civilizations was observed on which day recently? International Day for Dialogue Among Civilization is a brand new day. It was celebrated for the first time ever on 10th of June. This is an important question because this day is being celebrated for the first time. And this day is a step towards promoting a deeper understanding between different cultures. Right? This day in fact was proposed by China. Also, United Nations has declared 2025 as the year of quantum science and technology. And 2024 is the year of camelids, and 2026 is the year of rangelands and pastoralists. Also, United Nations General Assembly, they have declared some other days also. For example, 11th of July is the International Day of Remembrance of the Victims of the Srebrenica Genocide. 24th of May is the International Day for Markhor, the national animal of Pakistan. 25th of May is the World Football Day, and 30th of May is the International Day for Potato. So these are also brand new days which have been recommended by United Nations General Assembly. Recently, there is a movie called Chandu Champion that was released. The movie is inspired by a real life story of which person? This is the story of Murlikant Petkar. Murlikant Petkar was born in Sangli in Maharashtra, and he was a Paralympic gold medalist in swimming. So he's a very inspiring story. In the 1965 war with Pakistan, he suffered 9 bullet wounds. And earlier he was a boxer, but then after his injury, he was not able to do boxing. So he took up swimming, and he became Paralympic gold medalist in 1972 Summer Paralympics, which were held in Germany. He was given the Padma Shri in 2018. Also, we have Paralympic Committee of India, who has become the new president of Paralympic Committee of India. It is Devender Jhajaria, the legendary javelin thrower who won the gold medal 2 times. He's a Arjuna awardee, Padma Shri awardee. He also won the Padma Bhushan in 2022. Indian Prime Minister, he participated in the G7 summit where it took place recently. Although India is not a member of G7, but India was invited as a guest and it took place in Apulia. Apulia is also known as Puglia. It is located in Italy and it is basically a region. So exact location is called Fasano. Fasano, F-A-S-A-N-O, Fasano. And G7 summit, this was the 50th edition. 50th edition. It is celebrating its golden jubilee and many countries were invited like India, Algeria, Argentina, Mauritania, Egypt, Kenya, Brazil, South Africa, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Tunisia, Turkey. All of these countries were invited. But G7 was set up in 1975 and only 7 countries are a member of the G7. The powerful countries like Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, UK and the US. So these are the members of the G7. Last year in 2023, G7 summit happened in Hiroshima in Japan. And next year 2025, the G7 summit will take place in Alberta city in Canada. Alberta in Canada. National Crime Records Bureau, they have launched a mobile app to serve as a comprehensive guide providing complete information about the new criminal laws at one place. What is the name of this app? Now, the app is called NCRB Sankalan of Criminal Laws. Sankalan means compilation or accumulation of everything at one place, and these new criminal laws will come into implementation or come into effect, come into force from 1st of July 2024. Now, just so you know, it is very important for you to know these new laws. Okay, so which are these new laws? Criminal laws. So first is the Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita. Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita. And Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita is of course 2023. This will replace the old Indian Penal Code of 1860. Then second we have the Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Samhita. Nagrik Suraksha means citizen safety. Nagrik Suraksha Samhita, and it will replace the CRPC of 1973. Criminal Procedure Code, CRPC 1973. And then we have the Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam. Sakshya means proof or evidence. Sakshya Adhiniyam means act. Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam 2023. It will replace the Indian Evidence Act of 1872. So these are the new criminal laws. World Economic Forum, they have released the Global Gender Gap Index. As per the report, India has been ranked at what place? And you can see the gender gap is based on all of these things like educational attainment, economic participation opportunity, health and survival, political empowerment of women. All of these criteria were there. And India is ranked a very poor 129 out of 146 countries. And the last rank is Sudan. So Sudan was ranked last, 146th. So, right? Sudan was ranked the last. So which is the most gender equal country in the world? Iceland. Iceland is number 1, Finland is number 2, and Norway is number 3. Norway is number 3. Now a very important thing, what is currently the global gender gap in the world? Global gender gap is 68.5%. This is the coverage, which means 31.5% of the gap still remains. Okay, 31.5% gap still remains because the coverage of the global gender gap is 68.5%. So this is the gap that we still need to cover. And at the current rate of progress, it will take 134 years to get full parity. This will happen in 2158. The year 2000, the 134 years from now. Then we will be able to say that yes, women and men are equal. But this gap still needs to be fulfilled, 31.5%. Right? And what about India? What is the gender gap closure in India? So India's gender gap closure is 64.1%. Right? So this is the coverage which shows that still there is a lot of work to be done. Because in India, 35.9% gap still needs to be closed. What about the economic situation in India? The problem is that for every 100 rupee that a man earns, woman earns only 39.8 rupees. This is earned by a woman. For every 100 rupee that a man earns in India, women earn only 39.8. So the economic parity in India is just 39.8%. And that also is something that is very, very worrying. That is very, very worrying. Also, World Economic Forum, they recently gave Travel and Tourism Competitiveness Index, Travel and Tourism Development Index. America was number 1 and India was ranked at a very respectable 39th position. Which government has started Mukhyamantri Nijut Moina scheme to empower the girls in the state by promoting education through financial incentives and support? It has been launched by the government of Assam. What is the scheme? So they want to benefit approximately 10 lakh girls in Assam. They want to give them money so that they have an incentive to study. So if the girls are enrolled in higher education, higher secondary education, then they will get 1000 rupees per month. If they are doing graduation, right, they are doing any 3-year or 4-year graduation program, then they will get 1200 rupees per month. And if they are doing B.Ed or they are doing post graduation, then they will get 2500 rupees per month. So this is the scheme, and government will spend 1500 crore in the next 5 years, that is approximately 300 crore every year. Also IIM is coming up in Kamrup. Also in Kamrup, there is a woman Purnima Devi Burman who got the Whitley Gold Award for protecting the Hargila or Greater Adjutant Stork in Kamrup. Which state or union territory has broadened its existing memorandum of cooperation with New Zealand to transform their sheep and goat sector? New Zealand has a world-class sheep and goat sector, and they will help Jammu and Kashmir in transforming their sheep and goat sector. So they will help in breeding technology, sustainable farm management, disease control of the animals, and all these things. Indian Army has received indigenously developed man-portable counter-drone system by which company? This is a system which is designed and manufactured by a company called Axis Gates Technology, which is a company based in Bangalore. They have got a contract worth 100 crore from the Indian Army. Now this anti-drone or counter-drone system can detect the enemy drones in a range of 5 km, and it has hard kill and soft kill capabilities. Also don't forget that SIIC from IIT Kanpur, Startup Incubation and Innovation Center from IIT Kanpur, they have launched a program Udan where they will be supporting some startups in drone sector, and they will give them financial support of up to 10 lakh rupees. Who among the following has become the first ever Indian horse rider to win a 3-star Grand Prix event? Her name is Shruti Vora. Equestrian, I'm talking about equestrian. Horse riding is known as equestrian, all these sports related to horses. And this tournament was held in a place called Lipika, which is in Slovenia. Shruti Vora was born in Kolkata, and she is an Indian horse rider. So she performed exceptionally well in this sport. First ever United Nations International Day of Play was observed on which day? Now again, this is another day that you should be wary of. So it was on 11th of June 2024. 11th of June is the International Day of Play, because children have a right to play. So right to play should be implemented for all the children who are below the age of 18, because sports help in the development of the children. And one day before that, 10th of June, is the International Day for Dialogue Among Civilizations. Global Peace Index was launched recently. India has been ranked at what position? Is India a very peaceful country? Well, we are somewhere in the middle. So we are 116th out of 163 countries. 163 countries, right? And this index is based on 23 qualitative and quantitative indicators. So which was the number one country? So Iceland is the most peaceful country. Even gender gap, Iceland was number 1, Ireland number 2, and Austria number 3. And India, you can see, is ranked at 116th position, and this is the ranking of our neighbor. Bhutan is the most peaceful in Asia, ranked 21. Nepal is 81, Bangladesh 93, Pakistan 140, and Afghanistan 160. 160. Now who gave this index? This index was given by Institute for Economics and Peace. Institute for Economics and Peace, we call it IEP, and it is located in Sydney in Australia. It is located in Sydney in Australia. Now, which is the least peaceful country in the world? Last position, 163rd position was given to Yemen. Yemen. Indian Army, they have received Nagastra drones. These are suicide drones. Suicide drones are also known as kamikaze drones. So these drones were designed and developed by which company? These are designed and developed by a company called Economic Explosives Limited. Economic Explosives Limited is a company owned by Solar Industries, and it is based in Nagpur. It is based in Nagpur. So Nagastra is a very powerful suicide drone. It is capable of operating in the high altitude areas. It will give Indian Army lot of teeth lot of power, a lot of options. It can neutralize any drone with an accuracy of 2 meters. It can remain in the air for 60 minutes. And it can carry a 1 kg bomb also, up to a range of 15 km. So very, very powerful. Which town in Uttarakhand has been renamed as Jyotirmat? It is Joshimat, which is located in Chamoli. And earlier it was known as Jyotirmat, but with time people started calling it Joshimat. But again, the original name has been reinstalled. It is one of the 4 Shakti Peeth that were set up by Adi Shankaracharya. Adi Shankaracharya. So Adi Shankaracharya, he set up 4 mutt in India, right? So which are the 4 mutt of Adi Shankaracharya? Any idea about it? So there is the Sringeri Mutt in Chikmagalur in Karnataka. There is the Jyotir Mutt in Uttarakhand. This Joshi Mutt, now Jyotir Mutt, right? Then there is Kalika Mutt in Dwarka in Gujarat, and there is Govardhan Mutt in Puri in Odisha. These 4 mutts were set by him. Who has written the book A Fly on the RBI Wall, An Insider's View of the Central Bank? So this is a book written by Alpana Kilawala. It is about the functioning of the RBI and the evolution of the RBI in the last 2 decades. RBI, they also, former governor wrote a book, Just a Mercenary, written by D. Subbarao, 22nd governor of the RBI. Which country has decided to leave Collective Security Treaty Organization, CSTO? It is a Russia-led military alliance headquartered in Moscow. So Armenia has decided to leave this alliance because Armenia fought with Azerbaijan a war recently over the disputed Nagorno-Karabakh area, but it received no support from anyone, despite being a member of CSTO. So it has decided to leave this organization. And now very less members are remaining. In fact, only 5 countries are remaining as a member. This alliance was formed in 1992. 1992, right? And unfortunately, a lot of countries have left this organization, and now, as I said, only 5 countries are remaining, right? And all the others have left. So countries like Georgia have also left. Countries like other countries have also left. Currently only 5 members are there. Now, which are the 5 members of CSTO? There is Russia, Belarus, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and Tajikistan. That's it. Who among the following has become the under 20 World Junior Champion? In girls section, it is Divya Deshmukh, and she is from Nagpur. In the men's section, Kazibek Nogerbek from Kazakhstan was the winner. The name is Kazibek Nogerbek, and he is from Kazakhstan. The tournament was held in Gift City in Gandhinagar in Gujarat. Gandhinagar in Gujarat. Who among the following has been appointed as the Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister of India? Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister of India is Dr. Pramod Kumar Mishra. Dr. Pramod Kumar Mishra. Principal Secretary is the head of the PMO, and he is the head of the Prime Minister's office, and he holds a rank and status equal to a Cabinet Secretary. Which of the following company has partnered with Luxembourg's company called SES, Satellite Communication Service Provider, SES, and they have got the approval from InSpace to launch satellite high-speed internet in India. So this is a company, Geo and SES together, they have launched a company called Orbit Connect India. It is a joint venture between Reliance Jio and SES company from Luxembourg. Orbit Connect India will provide satellite internet in India, and it is only the second company in India to get the authorization to provide satellite internet. The first one was Eutelsat OneWeb. Eutelsat OneWeb. InSpace is headquartered in Ahmedabad. Who among the following has been elected as the first Vice Chairman of International Chamber of Commerce? International Chamber of Commerce, the answer is Harshpati Singhania. He is the chairman of the company called JK Paper. JK Paper, and International Chamber of Commerce is located in Paris. And who has become the chairman? So it is Philippe Varin. Philippe Varin is a French person only, and he has been elected as the chairman of ICC. ICC is a private business organization. It was set up in 1919, and lot of companies and countries are a member of it, and it promotes economic and trade relations basically. That is the job. Who has written his autobiography I Have the Streets, a Kutti cricket story? The answer is Ravichandar Ashwin. I Have the Streets, a Kutti cricket story. Also, Bill Gates has written his autobiography known as Source Code. Central government has extended Digital Health Incentive Scheme till 30th of June 2025. This scheme was launched by which organization? It was launched by National Health Authority. National Health Authority and Digital Health Incentive Scheme is a part of Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. It is a part of Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. So what do we do? As the name says, health incentive, right? So we incentivize the hospitals, nursing homes, etc. if they digitize the health records of the patients. Also, 14-digit ID is given to the patients called Abha ID, as you must be knowing. Abha means what? Ayushman Bharat Digital Health Account, in short Abha ID, 14-digit ID. So this scheme was launched on 1st of January 2023, Digital Health Incentive Scheme, and 20 rupees is given to nursing homes, hospitals, whether it is a government hospital or private hospital, clinic, diagnostic labs, pharmacies, if they digitize a record of single patient, 20 rupees is given to them. So this scheme will continue now, and it will continue till 30th of June 2025. Also, Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission was launched in 2021, and it is run by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, implemented by again National Health Authority. Which of the following state secretariat has been declared as India's first green state government headquarter? This is the Assam Government Secretariat, which is located in Dispur in Guwahati, because it will be powered by solar power completely. So there was a Janta Bhavan solar project that was inaugurated by Hemanta Biswa Sarma. It is basically a rooftop, grid-connected rooftop plant that was put here. Capacity 2.5 megawatt. This will power the entire secretariat. Smriti Van Earthquake Memorial Museum has been named as one of the 7 most beautiful museums. That is, the Prix Versailles Award was given by UNESCO. Where is it? It is located in Bhuj in Kutch in Gujarat. So this museum preserves the memories of the people we lost in the devastating earthquake in 2001. This museum was inaugurated in 2002. It is located in Bhuj in Kutch district of Gujarat. And 13,000 people died in the earthquake in Gujarat in 2001. So among the 7 most beautiful museums, it is there. It got the Prix Versailles Award. And Prix Versailles Award is celebrating its 10th anniversary. And it is given by UNESCO. It is given by UNESCO, right? This award was launched in 2015. Which of the following state government has launched PM Shri Paryatan Vayu Seva? So it is an intra-state air service to promote tourism. Intra-state, so this was launched by the government of Madhya Pradesh. And it was launched from Raja Bhoj International Airport in Bhopal. Basically, 8 cities of Madhya Pradesh will be connected by these very, very small aircrafts. Bhopal, Indore, Jabalpur, Gwalior, Khajuraho, Ujjain, Rewa and Singrauli. All of these places will be connected together. Now the first flight was from Bhopal to Jabalpur. Bhopal, as I said, Raja Bhoj International Airport is in Bhopal. So from Bhopal to Jabalpur was the first flight. And these small aircrafts can carry just 6 passengers each. And for that, Madhya Pradesh government has partnered with a private company called JetServe Aviation Private Limited. JetServe Private Aviation Private Limited. SERVE, JetServe. And they have opened a website also called Flyola. Flyola.com, where you can buy the tickets. Which of the following company has announced the signing of a binding agreement at an acquisition of Penna? Who is acquiring Penna Cement for 10,422 crore? It is Ambuja Cement. And Ambuja Cement is a product of the Adani Group. So you can say Adani Group is acquiring it, right? So this is a 100% acquisition. And Penna Cement is headquartered in Hyderabad. So it is a Hyderabadi company. Currently they have 14 million ton per annum of cement manufacturing capacity, one of the highest in India. And Adani Group has recently partnered with Edge Group of UAE for sharing the technology in defense and aerospace sector. Defense and aerospace sector. That reminds me that the company Adani Defense, they have recently created a drone called Drishti 10. These are the Indian variant of Hermes 900 variety of Starliner drone by Israel. So we have Indianized it and we are calling it Drishti 10. And Adani, by the way, Adani Defense Company has also launched South Asia's largest missiles and ammunition complex in Kanpur in UP. Jal Shakti Ministry, they have launched a environmental flows or e-flows monitoring system that allows the real-time monitoring of river quality. This system is developed by whom? This system is developed by National Mission for Clean Ganga. National Mission for Clean Ganga, which is a part of the Ministry of Jal Shakti. Environmental flows monitoring system. And this system is an important component of the Prayag portal. Now, Prayag portal is a real-time river quality monitoring system. So, e-flows monitoring system is a part of the Prayag portal. Prayag portal, right? So, National Mission for Clean Ganga, it works under Ministry of Jal Shakti. And even the Namami Gange program for cleaning of Ganga river was run by the National Mission for Clean Ganga. And Ministry of Jal Shakti, recently they also launched the Catch the Rain campaign, 5th edition, Catch the Rain. And the theme was Nari Shakti se Jal Shakti, who has been recognized as a land hero by UNCCD, United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification. So out of the 10 land heroes from the world, an Indian, Siddhesh Sakhore, he is a farmer and he is the founder of a company called Agro Rangers from Maharashtra. So he has been recognized as a land hero. And this award will be given to him was given to him on 17th of June, which we celebrate as the World Day to Combat Desertification and Drought. And the theme this year for this day was United for Land, Our Legacy, Our Future. Also, UNCCD is celebrating its 30th anniversary, and their COP16 will take place in Riyadh this year in 2024, and COP17 will take place in Mongolia in 2026. India's commitment to UNCCD is that we will restore 26 million hectares of degraded land by 2030. And Land Hero Award is given to youth between the age of 18 to 35 who are agents of change for sustainable land management. Who among the following has been declared as a winner of V. Shantaram Lifetime Achievement Award at the 18th Mumbai International Film Festival? His name is Subbiah Nallamuthu. He is a wildlife filmmaker. He was given this award named after the great filmmaker V. Shantaram. And Mumbai International Film Festival is important. It was set up in 1990. Global trends for forced displacement in 2023. How many people they were forcibly displaced in the world in the year 2023? Total 117.3 million. 117.3 million people were displaced forcibly, And let me tell you, out of this, how many were internally displaced? 68.3 million, they were internally displaced. Internally displaced means within the same country they were displaced. Whereas the remaining, they had to leave one country and they had to go to the other country. And this happens because of war or climate change, all reasons, right? Now, which are the countries which took maximum refugees? Iran took maximum refugees, 38 lakh. Turkey was second, 33 lakh. Colombia was third, 29 lakh. Germany was fourth, 26 lakh. And Pakistan was fifth, 20 lakh. And which were the countries which were a source of maximum refugees? So the usual countries, Afghanistan, for example, was the largest source for refugees, 64 lakh refugees from Afghanistan. Afghanistan was number one, Syria was number two, 64 lakh refugees. Again, Afghanistan, Syria were number one both. Venezuela, 61 lakh refugees. Ukraine was a source of 60 lakh refugees. And Palestine also 60 lakh refugees. So these five countries, Afghanistan, Syria, Venezuela, Ukraine and Palestine, they were a source of maximum refugees. Which state has launched Mission Nishchay in the border villages to gather intelligence about demand and supply of drugs? It was launched by the Punjab Police in Fazilka district, which is on the right at the Pakistan border. Also in Punjab at multiple places, Gagan Strike 2 exercise was conducted by the Indian Army and the Indian Air Force. Malabar River Festival is taking place where? So it is taking place in Kozhikode in Kerala. And kayaking championship will also take place here. Also, Atlantic Treaty Consultative Meeting ATCM will take place in Kochi in Kerala. Epada has exported MD2 variety of pineapples for the first time to which country? These are the pineapples from Sindhudurg in Maharashtra and they were exported to the UAE. These are called super sweet or golden ripe, golden ripe pineapples, and they were exported from Sindhudurg via Jawaharlal Nehru Port Trust to the UAE. Which organization was declared Risk Manager of the Year by Central Banking? Now, Central Banking is a magazine which is published from London. It is a renowned publication headquartered in London, so it is Reserve Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India, despite so much global economic turbulence, they steadied the ship and they did not let the inflation or the economy go haywire. Who has written a book, The Adventures of Ed Amama, Ed Finds a Home? It is written by Alia Bhatt. So Alia Bhatt is now an author and this is her first book. In Binsar Sanctuary, there was a forest fire. Where is it? This is located in Uttarakhand. Binsar Wildlife Sanctuary, famous for the musk deer. And in Uttarakhand, the first biosphere has been created by two people, Vijay Dasmana and Jay Gupta, inside the Rajaji Tiger Reserve, which is like a private forest. And second biosphere they are creating in the Sahyadri Tiger Reserve in Maharashtra. Which organization has started PIE program, Pre-Incubation Entrepreneurship Development Program, to support and nurture early stage startups. So it was launched by InSpace. PIE program is about supporting the space technology startups. They will be given mentorship, funding, etc. everything, because space economy currently it is around $630 billion, but it will become $1.8 trillion by 2035. According to Environment Performance Index that was released recently, India is at 176th position or 5th from bottom. Who topped the index? Who topped the Environmental Performance Index? Environmental Performance Index recently was topped by Estonia, which is a Baltic country, Luxembourg was second, and Germany was third. Germany was third. Now, who gave this index? So this index was given by the Yale University and Columbia University together. Columbia University together, and this index is released once every 2 years. So it was released for the first time in 2002. In 2002, right? Which country will host Tarang Shakti exercise? It will take place first in South India, then in West India. Exact location they have not disclosed so far. It will take place in August, September, and it will take place in India. Tarang Shakti is modeled after Red Flag exercise of America, which was recently held in Alaska by the Global Air Force. So most of the countries they participated in Red Flag exercise. India also participated. Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, they have launched the annual assessment, Armament, Disarmament and International Security. As per them, which country has the biggest inventory of nuclear arsenal? The answer is Russia. Let me show you. Total, there are 12,121 nuclear bombs in the world, 9,585 of which are active. And you can see Russia has the maximum nuclear bombs, 4,380. Second is America and third is China. Now, in terms of military expenditure, America is number 1, China is number 2, Russia is number 3 and India is number 4. In terms of the imports, India is number 1, Saudi Arabia is number 2. Which organization has declared a list of 24 recipients of Bal Sahitya Puraskar, which is given for children's literature, and 23 winners of Yuva Puraskar? Now, both of these awards are given for 24 languages. Here 23 because Sanskrit award will be given later on. 24 languages. Which are these? All the 22 languages in the 8th schedule of the Constitution of India, plus English plus Rajasthani. So total 24. And it is given by Sahitya Academy, which works under the Ministry of Culture. And Yuva Puraskar is given to those authors who are less than 35 years of age, and Bal Sahitya Puraskar is given to those who write about children's literature. Now, when were these awards started? Bal Sahitya Award was started in 2010 and Yuva Puraskar was started in 2011. And this is the list. You can go through the list once to check in your desired language. Pawan Kapoor participated in a summit on peace in Ukraine called Path to Peace Summit. The summit was held where? The summit was held in Switzerland in a place called Bergenstock, right? And they tried to find a compromise between Russia and Ukraine. Nelson Mandela Lifetime Achievement Award of South Africa has been given to whom? Now look, one is Nelson Mandela Award for Health Transformation. That was given by the World Health Organization to NIMHANS, National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences, Bangalore. That is different. This is for cinematic expression. It was given to Vinod Ganatra, who is a renowned filmmaker. Which company has been given a contract worth 50,000 crore for manufacturing Prachand light combat helicopter? Now these are the only combat helicopters in the world that can be that fly at a height of even more than 5,000 meters. So these are manufactured in India by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, and they take the help of a French company called Safran, because the engines for Prachand are manufactured by the French company Safran. 50,000 Prachand will be manufactured by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. This is a huge contract. And reports were that around 156 total Prachand will be manufactured by them. 90 will be used by the Indian Army, and the remaining will be used by the Indian Air Force. Remaining will be used by the Indian Air Force, right? 156 total will be manufactured. Which airport has launched India's first self-service mechanism for passengers to quickly check in with their luggage? For check-in, you have to go to the air hostess and she checks the luggage in, but now you can do it on your own. It is Indira Gandhi International Airport, Delhi, which is the first in India and second in the world. The first in the world was Toronto Airport in Canada. Indian Railways, they have conducted the trial of the Chenab Bridge, which was successful. This is the world's highest steel arch rail bridge. Height is 359 meter. Where is it? It is in Jammu Kashmir. This is a bridge that is 1.3 kilometer long. 1.3 kilometer long, right? And what is the height of the bridge? Height of the bridge is a massive 359 meter. 1.315 if you want to know the exact kilometer. And it connects two villages. One is Bakkal and one is Kora. These are villages which are 1.315 kilometer apart. And these two villages are located in Riyasi. So this bridge is located in Riyasi in Jammu Kashmir. And this is located on the Udhampur Srinagar Baramulla railway line, which is 272 kilometer long and which will start very soon. So Kashmir will be connected to the entire country. Srinivas Hegde was an ISRO scientist. He passed away. He was associated with which mission? He was the mission director of Chandrayaan-1. This is a mission that we launched in 2008. 2008. And we launched it from PSLV XL rocket. Prime Minister Modi inaugurated the new campus of Nalanda University in Rajgir in Bihar. The newly inaugurated campus is constructed at a cost of what amount? It is constructed at a cost of 1749 crore. Nalanda University, established around 1600 years ago, was one of the best residential universities in the world. And there is a collaboration between India and 17 countries for this. You can say most are East Asian countries. East Asia Summit is also there, right, which happened in Vientiane in Laos recently. East Asia Summit has 18 members. And the foundation for this Nalanda University was kept in 2016. 2016. So now, in fact, in 2016, it was declared as a UNESCO World Heritage Site also. UNESCO World Heritage Site also. So Nalanda University is now ready. It is in Bihar. Also in Bihar, the Nagi and Nakti bird sanctuaries were declared as Ramsar site. It is in Jamui in Bihar. Union Cabinet has approved the development of 76,200 crore all-weather greenfield deep draft major port at which place? So this is the Vadhavan port, which is coming up in Palghar district of Maharashtra. It will be the 13th major port of India, right? It will be set up by whom? It will be made by Vadhavan Port Project Limited, VPPL company, which is a joint venture between Jawaharlal Nehru Port Authority that has 74% stake and the Maharashtra Maritime Board, which has 26% stake. So it will give employment to 12 lakh people approximate. And what will be the capacity? The cumulative capacity of the port will be 298 million metric ton and container handling capacity will be 23.2 TEU. TEU. Which company has announced a platform Esther? It is an AI platform which will provide comprehensive solutions and marketing services. It has been launched by the IT company Infosys. International Financial Corporation, they are giving a loan of 105 million to part finance a 550 megawatt peak solar power plant in which place? So this is a solar power plant that is coming up in Bikaner in Rajasthan. Bikaner in Rajasthan. So 105 million will be given by International Finance Corporation, which is a part of the World Bank Group. World Bank Group. Thibault 1, Thibault 2 satellites, they have deorbited after completing 15,000 orbits around Earth. These satellites were launched by which company? So these were launched by the company called Dhruva Space. The name of the company is Dhruva Space, and Dhruva Space is a company based in Hyderabad. These are radio communication satellites. These were launched by ISRO's PSLV C-54 rocket in November 2022. Which company has signed a MOU with Bhutan's Druk Green Power Corporation for 570 megawatt green hydropower project in the Chukha province of Bhutan? So this is a Indian company, Adani Group. Adani Group, you can see him with the Prime Minister of Bhutan, Mr. Shering Tobge. So Adani Group, Chukha province of Bhutan, 570 megawatt green hydropower project will be there, and Adani Group has partnered with Druk Green Power Corporation for the same. Who among the following has won the Stepan Avagyan Memorial Crown in Jarmuk in Armenia? This is a chess tournament. It was won by Arjun Arigaisi. Arjun Arigaisi is a chess player from Telangana. He is now number 4 chess player in the world. Ministry of Home Affairs, they have approved the National Forensic Infrastructure Enhancement Scheme. This scheme has been approved with total finance outlay of what amount during the period 2024-25 all the way till financial year 29. The total outlay on this scheme will be 2,254.43 crore. So it is a central sector scheme, which means completely funded by the central government, by the Ministry of Home Affairs. So what will they do? So for example, they will set up a campus of the National Forensic Science University. They will set up the campus of NFSU in different places in the country. They will set up Central Forensic Science Laboratories in different parts of the country. I repeat, National Forensic Science University campuses will be set up in different parts of India. Central Forensic Science Laboratories will be set up in different parts of India. Also, the Delhi campus of the National Forensic Science University, the enhancement of the existing infrastructure will be done. Also, high quality trained forensic professionals will be created. Advancements in technology will be there. And all these things they are targeting. They want to have a high conviction rate of more than 90%. And National Forensic Science University is located in Gandhinagar in Gujarat. They have an overseas campus also in Uganda. So remember that, very important. According to recently released 9th edition of Sustainable Development Report by United Nations Sustainable Development Solutions Network, what percentage of Sustainable Development Goal targets are on track to be achieved by 2030? So only 16% of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, which you can see, like goal number 1, no poverty, goal number 2, zero hunger, but only 16% will be achieved out of 100%. That's it. And these are the countries that are achieving the maximum. So number 1 is Finland, number 2 Sweden, and number 3 is Denmark. These are the countries. So 2024 SDG index was topped by Finland, then Sweden, then Denmark, and then Germany, and then France. But okay, these are good performers, but India's rank is 109th. That's it. So we are far behind in achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. Which of the following state has bagged the first rank award for highest wind power installed capacity? The answer is Gujarat. Gujarat has the highest wind power installed capacity, and this award was given by the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. And Gujarat superseded Tamil Nadu. So Gujarat got this award at Pavan Urja Powering the Future of India event that happened on the Global Wind Day. Now, at the end of the May 2024, Gujarat had 11,823 megawatt of installed wind power capacity, and Tamil Nadu was a close second, 10,743 megawatt. Karnataka is third, 6,312 megawatt. And Gujarat is second in the solar power. So in solar power, Rajasthan is number 1, 22,180 megawatt of solar power in Rajasthan, and Gujarat is second, 14,182 megawatt. Understood? So very important. And Global Wind Day was celebrated on 15th of June 2024 by the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. Which international financial institution has provided India with a loan of $170 million to improve its healthcare system? This is a loan extended to India recently by Asian Development Bank. Now $170 million is around 1418 crore, 1418 crore. So this will be used to support the government's National Health Policy 2017. This funding will help fill the gaps in the policy, legislative and institutional governance and structure which contribute to India's goal of providing universal access to high quality and affordable healthcare. Which organization has been awarded 2024 Blue Planet Prize? Which organization? This organization is IPBES, Intergovernmental Platform on Biodiversity and Ecosystem Services. And it was one of the 2 recipients of the Blue Planet Prize. Blue Planet Prize is given by Japan's Asahi Glass Foundation. And Professor Robert Costanza, he was also the winner. The prize includes $5 lakh US cash award. So IPBES basically organization and Robert Costanza, they were given this award, right? This prize will be given to them in October 2024. Blue Planet Prize was started in 1992 and two winners are there every year. Two winners are there. IPBES organization was started in 2012. It is headquartered in Bonn city. Bonn is a city in Germany. Bonn is a city in Germany. And what has Professor Robert Costanza done? Well, he is working in America and Australia and Institute of Global Prosperity at University College London. He is a professor of economics and ecology. So he teaches ecological economics. And IPBES is this another one. IPBES is located in Bonn in Germany. They were given Blue Planet Award. Who won the gold medal at the Paavo Nurmi Games? They were held in Finland. Paavo Nurmi game, the answer is of course Neeraj Chopra. He threw the javelin 85.97 meter, which was sufficient for him to finish top of the podium. Silver medal was won by Toni Karanen of Finland, and Oliver Helander again of Finland got the bronze medal. Right? Anderson Peter, who is a 2 times world champion from Grenada, he won the 4th position. And Paavo Nurmi games, they take place, they were held in 1957 for the first time, and they are named after the great Paavo Nurmi. Now, who was Paavo Nurmi? Any idea about it? Paavo Nurmi was a long distance runner from Finland. He was a multiple times world champion and Olympic champion. So these games are named after him. They take place in Finland every year. That was the video, best 300 MCQs for the month of June in English. That was the part 3. I'll see you in part 4. Thank you for watching Study IQ.